Hey, good to see you found our Shopify app. Let us introduce ourselves. This is Tent, our master coder who never sleeps.
And this is Sander, who basically does the rest.
And together we are Toolify Studio. So let's start with the demo for the CSV import for the shipping rate import tool for Shopify. On your main screen, scroll all the way down until you see the section Import from CSV. Click on the Import option. On this screen you will see the steps that are needed to fill Shopify. You get some basic information on the file format and you can see the CSV file upload screen. On the CSV file format, you can also download an example CSV. This is the example CSV. Column shipping method, carrier, minimal weight, maximal weight, the price, and the country code ISO2, so only 2 digits. When you have filled your template, you can or upload it here or drag and drop. You can select your currency and you can select your units, kilograms, grams, pounds or ounces. Let me import or drag and drop a file and click import. Now that the data is imported from your CSV file, you can start your data filtering. That's step 2 in this case. On the data filtering, you can set weight limits. So you can say from the import that I did, I can set a minimal and a maximal weight. You can filter your carriers, the continents, and even the countries. So let's say for the import that I just did, I only want from 0 to 10 kilograms, save, and then I can select which carriers and which continents and which countries. Let's say I only want to upload Europe. I still have 49 selected countries. I could clear them all, select only a few, or select them all. In this case, I want to select them all. So this screen, filter data, is used to filter the data that is sent to the next steps. So in this case, I only have carrier rates from 0 to 10 kilograms, all carriers for Europe. Let's go to the next step, price tuning. So in the price tuning screen, you have a couple of options. You can set your grouping rules. So basically, you can group shipping zones together based on the price. And you can add a markup margin to cover any unexpected cost. Let's start changing this to 0 so I can explain. So in the upload we did, let's take the Netherlands as an example. You can see, for example, DHL for you is €5.09. This corresponds with the upload I did. So if you see here the Netherlands, DHL for you, €5.09. If you want to round them, you can, for example, say, I want to round them to €1. This will mean that the €5.09 we just had will change to €6, which is correct. That's what I want. If I want to add up a markup margin, for example, for 10%, it will change it to €6.60. So he first rounds the number to, for example, €1, and then we will add the markup margin. So on the country grouping map, you can basically see all the data that has been uploaded from the previous steps for all countries. It's quite handy to get a nice overview of what you are doing and how the price grouping rules work, and also the rounding and the markup margin. Let's go to the next step, review groups. The review group screen. On this screen you can review the shipping zones/groups that we created based on the data entered and the filtering done on the previous screens. There's some basic information as always. You can search for your groups, you can view how many groups there are and how many countries are assigned. In this case we have 49 countries and only 32 groups. How is that possible? Well, based on the data entered and based on the carrier, the bucket of weight and the price, we are bundling groups together if those rates match. So you can have one group with multiple countries because the carrier is the same, the weight bucket is the same, and the price is the same. As you can see here, we have the quick actions. You can select or deselect all visible rates, or you can manually select and disable or enable them. So enable, disable. This way you can still make changes after you did your upload and your filtering. In this case I want to select all available rates. Let's go to the next step. The last step for the shipping rate importer tool is sync to Shopify. On this screen you can select which products you want to assign to this new store or shipping profile. As you might know that Shopify has a limitation where you can only assign one shipping profile to a product. This means if you, for example, have normal products and delicate products, you want to have two shipping rate profiles because most likely the delicate products are more expensive to send. So on this screen you can select which products you want to assign to the just imported data. In the product section of this screen you can select or deselect the products you want to assign to the newly set up shipping profile. You can filter on country if you want, you can select them all by default or not select them all by default, and you can manually turn them on or off. If you look at the assigned rates, we look at the product and the weight. So in this case the product is 1 kilograms, so we will add all rates that fall in, that have 1 kilogram in their bucket. So in this case you can, for example, see here DHL for your letterbox, it's 001 kilograms, 2 kilograms, and then the price. So on this screen you basically assign the products you want to assign to this shipping profile. Once that's done and you made your selection, or you select them all, or you do it manually, you can save it in between if you want. You can give the importer a name, so let's say shipping profile normal products. If your store has multiple locations, you can select one or multiple. So in this case we will only do the Germany warehouse. In the summary it will show you how many countries, how many shipping zones, and which products. Then the final step is save and create shipping profile. With this button it will actually push all the work that we've done in all the steps to Shopify. And it's completed. Below the completed you will see a link which will take you to the shipping profile that was created. So when you have clicked the link, that will open your shipping profile. So as we did before, we named the profile shipping profile normal products. You can see which products are assigned, from which warehouse, and the groups that we created. If you scroll down, you can hit the load more zones and you will have the complete overview. And that's it, the full CSV import process. Thank you for watching this demo. We hope you liked it. If you want to have more information or chat with us, please visit our website. You can find the link in the video description. You will also find a link to our Shopify app page to install the app.